Hello everybody, this is a video review on a 2-ton floor jack combo, which is a Jack Garage kit. This is made by STK USA and sold by Ideals over here on Amazon. So this is basically an unboxing, and then later on in the video I will show you how this actually works by using it on an actual vehicle. So without further ado, let's go ahead and open it up. Right out the bat, here's everything in the box. Did have a piece of cardboard flap over this. I already took that out and tossed it to the floor. So we've got a couple of parts here. These actually look like the tire wedges. You'd put these underneath the back or front tires, wherever you're going to be, whatever wheels you're going to still have on the ground. So you got two of those. You've got your another box here. We'll figure out what all this stuff here is in a minute. Maintenance procedures. Safety instructions. Alright, give me a second here. 2 floor jacks in this box. Here's part 1 of the crawler. Part 2. For that. Ooh, sucker's heavy. Okay. Dropping pieces here. Give me a second. Oh, it was a handle. Awesome. Alrighty guys, so there is a little bit of assembly required when you go and pull this all out of the box. That would be for the creeper. Now the creeper is what you're going to use to lay on when you go underneath the car. So it comes in 2 pieces, and that's really the only thing you necessarily have to pull your tools out to put together. So what you're going to need, possibly, is a 10 millimeter wrench and a 10 millimeter bit or socket and a 4 millimeter Allen wrench, or at least that's what mine says on it. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting this together. Now when you guys put this together, make sure you put both of these sliders on before you actually tighten the 2 sides together. Otherwise you'll have to take it apart just to put it all back together again. Okay, so when you guys are putting this together, I just ran into this, so as you can see, there's these little metal inserts here. Well, not insert, these were actually part of the walls. I don't know how well you can see that or not. On the inside of these poles here on either side. So you want to make sure that those aren't going to be blocking your path, otherwise you're going to have to do what I just did and pop them out. And it wasn't very hard to do. I just kind of pushed on it and it came right out. There we go. Go. And now for the wheels. Now the nice thing with the wheels, you won't need your wrench for the wheels, mainly because it already has a square point here, and what that's going to do is when you insert it into the hole here, that square is actually going to hold onto it as you tighten it down. So all you're really going to need is your Allen wrench, which is going to be for this side here, which goes in through the top. Alrighty guys, there you have it. That is the creeper all set up. Again, these are really the only tools that you're going to necessarily need. Real quick and easy, real simple. Just a couple of bolts here and here on both sides and you're good to go. So here are your 2-ton jack stands, which pop up like that, and then pull the lever and it'll go back down. Same thing with this one. Pull it up, pull the lever, it'll slide back down. And then the jack which has a handle, which is really nice. It's movable. This is not actually attached to it when you pull it out of the box. You just slip it on there. It's real easy. So here's the lever. You take that, stick end up, slip it into the hole, lock it either left to right, whatever you're more comfortable with, and then all you do is pump it up. But before you can actually do that, you have to tighten this right here so that way it's closed. And as you can see, up and down movement, it starts to go up. Now, much easier to use this when you're not sitting on a table and you're outside with a vehicle. So you just turn it, and that goes back down. So once I have proper daylight here, I will go out and set this up so that we can show you how it works on an actual car. So, we'll be back. Alright everybody, I am out here at the car, and I have the 2-ton jack here, and I'm just going to kind of show you how this is going to work. I'm sure you're familiar, but for those who don't necessarily know how one of these work, I'm going to show you real quick how to do it. So, as you can see, it is on wheels, so it rolls around real nice when you're on a flat surface. Even if you're on stones, it'll still work. And what you want to do is you want to put it up underneath the car somewhere where it is going to not damage the frame or the jack itself. So I have a metal plate here. There we go. That I can put this up onto. And then what I'm going to do is you want to make sure that this is closed, which I've already closed it. I close it after every time I use it, but we're just going to make sure. So turn it. Right. So it is closed, and then you put your stick in, lock it in, and then you just start pumping up and down on it. Give me a second here. Angle this a little bit differently instead. There we go. There we go. So as you can see, it's already starting to lift the car. Now, earlier I showed you the wedges that kind of go underneath the tires, and what that's going to do is going to help stop the car from rolling backwards. You always want to make sure that your car is in gear if you have a manual. If you have an automatic and your car is off, it should already be in gear because it's in park. So if you ever need to change your tire, this would be great for that. Okay, so as you can see, the car is in gear because it's in park, but the tire is off the ground. I can actually stick my fingers under here and it is off the ground. So if I need to change the tire or do anything like that, I have that capability much easier now. So say if I wanted to rotate my tires, well, that's where this guy's going to come in. This guy, you just slip underneath, put it into a stable area, and then you can let the jack down. Right on top of it. And now, the nice thing about this, I don't have to right now, mainly because I would only need a very little clearance, so that way I can take this one tire off. But if you needed it to go up, or if you needed the jack to be up higher, you could set that so that way the arm is actually going to be up higher. So now we'll go ahead and put this down. And I don't need to put it down all the way because I'm still going to be using this here. So as you can see, the stand, the jack stand there, is actually taking the full weight of the car. And I can still get in here to change my tire. And real quick, go back here. And that's the tire wedge I was talking about. And then while I was doing that, I was also on this, which this is the creeper, which you basically use for this is so that way you can roll easily underneath the car. It's very comfortable. It's got a nice padding on it. And so that way you're not just on a hard surface. So let's go ahead and jack this up. Pull this out. And then we'll easily turn the knob here and let the car back down. Just like that. It's all done. Anyway, guys, this was a small tutorial on how to use your hydraulic 2-ton floor jack with the jack stands, the creeper that comes with it, and the two sorry, I had a brain fart. And the two wheel wedges to help your car from rolling backwards. So go over to Amazon, check this out. I will provide this in the link below, or sorry, in the description below. And as always, thank you for watching. Check out our other videos. Subscribe to our channel below. The more subscribers we have, the more reviews we will be able to do for you. And trust me, we've got quite a few we want to do. Anyway, guys, go on and check it out.